In this video, I would like to introduce the concept of minimum price control, which is also called as a price floor. So I will start doing that on this graph over here on the left side. So suppose we have the original demand curve, supply curve, and the white point of equilibrium, which gives us a quantity in equilibrium and a certain price of equilibrium. Now, a minimum price, when it is imposed by the government, it's going to be imposed above the equilibrium price. Why is that the case? That usually happens when the government considers that the producers in a certain industry are not receiving enough money. So therefore, if they consider that a certain product is too cheap, the government imposes a minimum price, meaning that firms cannot set a price lower than that because the government would like those firms to make more money, or because the prices of those products are very volatile, meaning that the prices change very often, and as a result, in order to avoid fluctuations in their incomes, the government considers that setting the price at this level is going to help. However, this imposition of a minimum price has consequences, and now let's see what those consequences are. So over here on the green curve, notice that the corresponding quantity at this level of price minimum is going to be QD, labeled with blue over here, whereas on the supply curve, on the red curve, the corresponding quantity at this level of price is going to be QS. That is to say, the quantity supplied will be bigger than the quantity demanded, which is called an excess supply, as we know. So therefore we create here an excess supply on the market. The question is, what does the government do now? Because the government imposed this policy, it has to deal with the consequences. It has to deal with these side effects. Well, what the government does is that it's going to purchase the excess supply created on the market, meaning that the producers that want to sell more are going to give it to the government for that price level. So therefore, the government will cause a shift of the demand curve to the right until it clears this excess supply. So it's basically going to be the demand curve passing through this dot over here. That's going to be D2, okay? So over here we are having the new equilibrium point, and we can see there is no excess supply created. What can the government do with these products? It could either stock them for the future, assuming that the products are durable, or it could try and sell these products on the market by exporting them at that price level. It might as well happen that the government decides to purchase these products just to help producers earn that income and then get rid of the products by simply destroying them, which would be unfortunately a huge waste. However, the essence of the video, what I'm trying to say, is that the government, in order to clear that excess supply, is going to do so by purchasing it on the market at the price minimum level. Hope this all makes sense. I appreciate you all watching. If you like the video, please make sure to subscribe, and we are done.